Hey, Tripp Kramer here from trippadvice.com. If you're watching this video, that means you might be ready to give up on women. Now, let me tell you a quick story. This was about 5 years ago, and I had a coaching client, someone I was working with in person. We were going out, we were approaching women. We worked together for about 4 weeks straight, going out 3 to 4 times per week. We didn't see a lot of success in the first 4 weeks. What we were doing was we were drilling conversation skills, approach skills, flirting skills, but we really just couldn't land him too many numbers and we didn't land him any dates. And I remember towards the end, I was like, what could we do here? And I realized you just sometimes need a little bit more time. And there's this really cliche saying that says, right before you're about to give up, you see success. And this story, which is 100% true, by the way, is a prime example of that. So I'm with my client, and he says to me, Tripp, this just isn't for me. I just don't think I'm cut out for this. I don't think this is meant for me. I think I'm gonna try a matchmaker. Thank you so much for your help. I appreciate what you've done for me, but this just isn't gonna work for me. And this guy wasn't a typical good-looking guy. He was shorter than average, and he got over his approach anxiety. He was able to go up to girls, but it just wasn't happening. And he said, listen, it's not for me. Maybe a matchmaker is where it's at. And this is the last day of our coaching, okay? Maybe we had one more day left, but it was like towards the end of it. And I said, buddy, listen to me. Don't give up yet, okay? We're getting somewhere. I saw him improving. I saw him getting better just because he was putting in so much legwork, going out so much, and he was really giving it his all. I said, let's just go on with the rest of the day and see what happens. And I remember we were at this outdoor mall called The Grove in Los Angeles. And we went to approach some more girls. And the first girl he approached that day, because he's been so warmed up throughout the month because he's talked to so many girls, he nailed it. He was talking to her, he was flirting with her, he was confident, his body language is on key, he was giving her really good eye contact, talking in that dominant tone, and everything just went smoothly. And then he got her number, and then a couple days later, he went on a date with her, and this girl became his girlfriend for the next 2 years. Now, they are no longer together because not every relationship lasts, but that's not the point. The point is, this guy was ready to give up. And right before he did, he ended up getting a long-term girlfriend. And she was super cute, by the way, okay? So it is important for you to know that right before you're about to give up, you might just see success. And you might think, well, Tripp, I've almost given up before, and then I still continue not to see success. What you need to do at this point is you need to overhaul and look at everything that's going on, okay? I believe that no matter who you are, no matter what you look like, no matter what your situation is, you can find a woman that you're going to either want to have sex with or want to get into a relationship with. I believe it's possible for every single guy, okay? Now, for some guys it's a little bit easier because maybe they don't have that approach anxiety and their conversation skills are okay, but some guys it's not as easy. Everyone's in a different situation. Don't compare yourself to other people. Focus on you. Look at a bird's eye view of what your situation is and really examine where you could do better. Are you going out enough? Are you talking to enough women? Are you getting the right material? Are you just sitting here all day watching YouTube videos and not implementing it? Are you watching my YouTube channel, a bunch of other YouTube channels, and you're getting this conflicting advice because I say this and AMS says this and Coach Corey Wayne says this, and you're like, well, what do I do? You need to go out and you need to implement. You need to just implement. Try my stuff, try other dating coaches' stuff. I don't care. Just try something and make something work for you. This is not easy. So let me just tell you right now, this isn't easy. Let me be the one to communicate that to you and get that in your head. This is not easy. Understanding that and the awareness of the fact that this is hard should actually give you more motivation. Some people are like, well, if it's hard, I don't want to do it. No, it's hard so you know that you're going to go out, you're going to fail, things are going to happen, you're going to get rejected. This might be a year-long process, but you just remember, oh yeah, this isn't supposed to be easy. I'm not supposed to get results right away. But if you're looking at this carefully and examining where you might be going wrong, then you might be able to get results faster. If you're experimenting and using different types of advice, not just listening, but just implementing things, trying different lines, trying different techniques, trying different ways of flirting, trying different ways of communicating with women, and seeing what happens, then you might just start to see results. I see guys give up way too soon when they haven't even scratched the surface. They haven't tried enough. And something you can do, again, whether that's with me or someone else, is get coaching. All right, so that's something that I offer. I'll actually put a link down in the description below. You can get coaching because sometimes you can't see what your issues are. You can't see what's going on. And so you need a coach to help you diagnose the issue and understand what you're doing wrong so you can get it right. So you can either do that or you can do it by yourself. Usually the difference is it just takes a lot longer to do it by yourself, but it's possible, okay? It just, you gotta look at the situation and see where you can experiment and do better. There's a whole process here, right? There's the approach, there's the conversation, there's the flirting, there's the closing, moving the whole interaction forward, getting her interested in you. I talk about this in a lot of my videos, right? Understanding that process and seeing where you could do better. And if you're not sure, then you experiment in different phases of the interaction and see where you can start to see results, where you can get women paying attention to you, responding to you, things like that. But my guess is you're probably not working hard enough. Now, if you want to work harder, you want to get fast results, like I said, fill out the application down below. I do one-on-one coaching and I help guys all over the world with finding out what their issue is and then getting them on the path to getting results. Okay, so go do that and see what we can do for you. And if you apply and I see that you are a good candidate, we'll get on the phone and we'll talk more about it. But for now, please don't give up. Okay, there are so many options for you. Don't give up too soon because I promise success is around the corner and you can have that just like my other client did. Just don't give up.